Hello Aquarius, Elsie here to do a reading for you. Aquarius, I have this oracle deck here we're going to look at first for the overall energy, and then we are going to throw some tarot on it, get some details, and find out what's coming up for you this week. So, Aquarius, how are you? I hope you're well. Thanks for stopping in here. And Aquarius, at the end of this video, I am going to be talking about private reads. I'm also going to be talking about the extended. If you want to find the extended, I'll show you where to find that. And let's get to it. Thanks for stopping in here. If you're coming back and you're my ride or die Aquarius, thanks for coming back. If you're brand new, welcome. I hope you'll stay. Let's find out what's going on for Aquarius and Moon Rising, Venus and Jupiter. Tell me about Aquarius, please. Tell me about Aquarius. All right, we've got the elephant. Oh, I just heard elephant in the room. We got to take care of the elephant in the room here. All right, let's do this. Everything else face down. What is this? It says here, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser in the end. So it feels like you are on some type of a journey. And but first we got to take care of the elephant in the room. And when the elephant's in the room, it's like something that is so big, so glaring, that everyone else is looking at it and looking at you like, don't you see that? But I think that you had your back to it. And it feels like you're going to have to confront the elephant in the room. I'm just saying that. That's not what this card says, but I'm just saying that because that's what I just heard Charlie say. It's the elephant in the room. So it says a long journey, either physical or mental, will lead you to a wiser, will leave you wiser in the end. So I feel like you have been on this journey and you've been on it for a while, and it feels like you've gained some wisdom. Elephants in some cultures, especially the Indian culture, right, is really a good omen, and is all about removing obstacles. Yeah, it's like when you finally acknowledge it, when you look at it, when you touch it and acknowledge it, then it goes away. And I feel like that's what you need to do. There's something here that you have not yet addressed, and I think that you need to address it before you can move forward here. We've got the ladder. It says climbing towards success. So I feel like you're going to do it. I feel like you are going to confront the elephant in the room. And then we've got kangaroo. We've got animals here. Are you in Africa? Where are you? Or maybe Australia. We've got unsettled times. Need to plan ahead. All right. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. Oh, now we got cats. Look, it's all about the animals for you. I feel like a message is going to come to you through an animal of some sort. It doesn't have to be a cat, a kangaroo, or an elephant, but it feels like animals are going to play a big part this week for you. It says, two-faced friend. Be careful. Somebody here that you think is your friend is actually not your friend. It might be the one who has a lot of pride. So somebody, the peacock is here, right? Peacock is a royal bird. And, well, I'm just quoting now lyrics from a childhood song. Very proud, as you have heard. The peacock, right, is always spraying its fan because it wants the attention, right? Showing you how beautiful it is. So it might be someone who, the person that is two-faced might be someone who is right under your nose and someone who's been peacocking in your life. Somebody who's been very boastful or egoic. We've got the well. It says family wishes come true. All right. Let's leave that here. Let's get to some tarot. Let's get to some tarot for you, Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me what we need to address. What is the elephant in the room? Tell me what's going on here for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Aquarius. Aquarius, Pluto's in your sign, and I think it goes direct on the 13th of October. So things might be coming to the surface at this time. Be aware. And that might be why you're ready to confront the elephant in the room. Some things you've been ignoring are now coming from the bottom to the surface. We've got the Knight of Wands, and it's coming quickly. What's the date today? Oh yeah, happy full moon. That's what it is today. Full moon in Aries today. It's a super moon. I hope you get out and look at it. And so, yeah, it does feel like the Knight of Wands tells me that something is coming at you quickly or is about to happen quickly. It's going to leave you a little bit wobbly, I'm going to say. It's going to put you off your usual path, or maybe you'll sidestep something. It feels like stumbling is what it feels like. It might make you feel like you're stumbling, whereas you never see an elephant stumble, right? Very rarely do you ever see an elephant stumble. And I feel like you are solid, secure, stationary, but I feel like you're about to do something that you haven't done before, and that is there's something that you've not been tackling or looking at, and I think you're about to address it here. We've got the Five of Swords. It says climbing towards success. Look, on our way to climbing towards success, we're always going to find the naysayers, and I think that you found yours, or you are about to find yours. The Five of Swords is about doing it anyway. I feel like you are just going to go ahead and do what it is that you need to do for yourself, but not everybody's going to be happy. There's going to be people along the way who are going to say, why are you doing that? Like, you know that that's not going to help you, right? I think that you know the way to success, and the success, I feel, is it is you climbing the ladder here, but the Five of Swords tells me that you're going to have people in your path that are going to tell you that you're going the wrong way. I think you're supposed to do it anyway. This is doing it at any cost. So whatever it is that you're doing to be successful, do it at any cost, please. And stop listening to the people around you. Don't let them to get in your head, I'm going to say. We've got unsettled times, and you need to plan ahead, my friend. Take a look here. We've got the Ten of Wands. There might be something right now that's weighing you down. It might be the elephant in the room, the thing that you have let go too long and you're not looking at, or not trying to put your eyes on here. There's something here that you've been carrying around for a while, and it's time for you to let it go. You need to plan ahead. Look, I'm going to say, if this is your mental health, you need to plan ahead because the crash is coming. If this is financial things, you need to plan ahead. Financial things are coming. I feel like this Ten of Wands tells me that you've been carrying it on your back for so long that you don't even notice that it's there, Aquarius, because you're tough. You don't know that it's there. But I feel like this unsettled times tells me something is going to, like I said here, the Knight of Wands is sort of on, is a little bit unstable. It's unstable energy. I'm not saying it's a person. It's unstable energy whereby we can move forward really quickly, or maybe I won't move forward this time. Nobody ever knows what the Knight is going to do. The Knight is brave, though. I'm just going to say, you need to put on your brave put on your brave face and face whatever it is that you have been leaving in the background. Because you know what happens when you leave it too long? Then comes the Tower, right? You don't want to have to deal with it when it's fallen in your lap. So I'm going to put down 2 more cards here. We're going to talk about what might come up in the rest of October. Tell me more about Aquarius, please. We've got the Chariot. So things are about to speed up. It feels like you need to discipline something. I'm just going to say that the Chariot is also about discipline, because it's also about leveling things out or getting things in balance. Masculine, feminine energy, maybe it's money, maybe it's mental health. I don't know what it is, but it feels like you need to discipline yourself here, because if you're going to charge forward or move ahead to Devo just showed up in my head. Charge forward, move ahead, try to detect it. It's not too late. Anyways, we have the Chariot, and I feel like you're about to head to some sort of victory, but it feels like you've got to get something in line first. There we go. So the Hanged Man tells me that you are going to have to make some sacrifices, and that's going to take some perspective. It feels like you are deepening your commitment to yourself in life. I want to say the Hanged Man hangs from the tree of life and is trying to see everything from a different perspective in order to get some sort of balance, right? You can see the figure 4 in the legs. And so I feel like you need to have some sort of perspective about what's going on around you. Don't let things fall to the ground or plummet because you're scared to face something as big as the elephant. Because how do you eat an elephant? Just piece by piece. No one would ever eat an elephant, but you know what I mean? You know what I mean, right? It looks bigger than you, but you can conquer it piece by piece. Tell me why the Knight of Wands is here. Tell me why the Knight of Wands is here. We've got the Page of Pentacles. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so it escalates quickly. I'm going to say the Page of Pentacles. So whatever is giving you nervous energy, whatever you think that you've conquered by just ignoring it, I feel is something that I feel is going to escalate quickly. It could be something financial that you've been ignoring. And the 10 of Pentacles, of course, is always abundance. It's always good health and wealth. And I'm going to say that the Page of Pentacles is the beginning, and it feels like it escalates, but I'm looking at it as like something is about to escalate, and this could be wobbly, understand, because the Knight of Wands is here. The Knight of Wands is taking risk. If you take financial risk, or you're not paying attention to finances and take financial risk, something here is going to fall in. It's going to leave you wiser, yeah. Something will leave you wiser, but it might be through something that is falling in, understand? Because negative things end up making us wise as well, right? If not more than all the good things that happen. So we have the Nine of Swords, and so I feel like that there is something in the background, something behind you that you're not looking at. Turn around, look behind you. Is it the bunch of laundry that you have on the chair in the corner of the room? I just saw that. I just saw somebody's got a bunch of laundry in the corner of the room. Look, I don't think that thing is the thing that is going to devastate your life. And I don't think that any of this is going to devastate your life. But I really do feel like somebody's abundance is on the line here. It feels like it does have to do with money or maybe your health. Maybe you've been ignoring something. The elephant is in the room. Maybe you've been ignoring symptoms or something. Maybe it's time for you to get it checked out, because it goes from the Page of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. It escalates quickly. Let's talk about the ladder. There's something that's happening in the middle of the week, and I feel like not everybody, that there's some success that you've been climbing toward, and maybe it's been an arduous climb, but it feels like you are going to get this success, but you are going to have somebody or people, maybe one person, I don't know, and somebody here is going to say, it feels like this is more of a fundamental difference, like, but if you do that, I can't speak with you again. Like, if that's where your views lie, then I don't agree with that, and I'm not. There's going to be someone in your life who is going to say, if you believe in that and I don't, then I can't speak with you anymore. I feel like you're okay with that. I'm going to say, with the Five of Swords showing up, you're like, well, I'm doing it anyway. Like, I don't know if anybody really thinks they can test an Aquarius. You know, somebody's like, you better not do that or I won't talk to you. And you're like, well, don't threaten me with a good time, right? So I feel like you're going to have the success regardless. You're going to do it at any cost here. And no matter what the naysayers say, I feel like you're just going to cut them away and keep moving here. We've got the Queen of Cups. We've got the Two of Wands. So you've had this plan in place for a while. And I don't think that you're going to let anybody pull you off the path here. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. It might be something financial, but Pentacles aren't always about money. It's about health, wealth, momentum. It's about time, energy, effort. Could be about a business. It feels like you have a business maybe that's climbing or becoming more successful. That's the way you planned it. It does feel like there is somebody here who's looking at it from, dare I say, a bleeding heart point of view. And look, I am the one with the biggest heart. I'm a Pisces moon, but I feel like I'm supposed to say, like, somebody's trying to make you look at it emotionally, and you're like, no, I'm not looking at this emotionally. This is business. This, you know, you don't have to be offended by what I do, but if you choose to, that's up to you. I feel like the Queen of Cups is here, someone who's compassionate and kind and loving, and somebody who would rather put themselves aside to help other people, and you're not like that. And so this, I feel like this is where the clash is. It feels like there is a Queen of Cups in your life, maybe a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer, that's trying to make you look at it from an emotional point of view, and I don't think you are. You're looking at it from a Swords and a Pentacle point of view. You're looking at it from a point of view of climbing the ladder and getting your success. And you're trying to say to this person, there's no point in you feeling offended about it, but if you are, I mean, it is what it is, and I'm just going to keep moving here. Tell me about the Ten of Wands, because it says here, unsettling times. There is something here that is weighing heavy on you. What is it? We've got the Five of Pentacles. See? Careful. Make sure that you take care of the elephant in the room, because it feels like something escalates quickly, and then all of a sudden, there's maybe an impact of finances for some of you by week's end if you don't pay attention to this thing. And I'm not talking about those of you who are not dealing with a financial thing. But it does feel like you've disconnected yourself from it or left it behind, but it still weighs heavy on you. So your disconnection weighs heavy. The fact that you're walking by it and not paying attention to it weighs heavy on you. One more card. We've got the Seven of Wands. And we've got the High Priestess. I feel like you are blocking your intuition, friend. That's what it feels like. You're blocking your intuition. Something here needs to be planned for, but you're blocking your intuition. You've already been getting whispers from the still small voice, whatever that is. If it's maybe for you, if you're religious, it's the Holy Ghost, but it's your intuitive energy. It's your psychic self that is saying, hey, pay pay attention to this. It feels like there's something here you need to pay attention to. I think that you will, because the King of Swords is not stupid. That's your energy. The King of Swords is incredibly smart. Aquarius, you are known as the genius of the zodiac, so you're not going to give up this opportunity to weigh and measure something, to look at the details and get the facts. So I feel like you've been blocking your intuition and you've been passing by something, but now that it's feeling super heavy, I feel like the King of Swords in you is coming out. You're like, maybe I should take care of that. Let's talk about what's coming up in the rest of the month here. Let's talk about this. We've got the Six of Cups, we've got the Fool, and we've got the Six of Pentacles. So it does feel like something here does get back on track. I'm going to say that this is not detrimental. It doesn't feel like it's going to cause a tower. It doesn't feel like it's going to fall in. But friend, I feel like you've been dragging around whatever this is for a while, and it's putting a lot of pressure on you. So I feel like it's something that you want to do reciprocally, or give something to the family, give something to your friends. It feels like this is a new day, and you are, after getting some perspective, going to take a leap of faith. I feel like you're going to get disciplined, you're going to get balanced, and then it's time to move forward. The Six of Pentacles does tell me that you want to give something to somebody here, and so it's effort, time, energy, money possibly, and the Fool being here is the new chapter. It's like, okay, now I'm going to pay attention to this. I'm going to pay attention to the Six of Cups. It's time for me to make sure that everybody around me has what they need, and I don't mean everybody around you. I mean like family, right? We're going to talk about this, and this as we go into the extension. I'm going to put down 3 more cards. If you want to be in the extended with us, I'm going to clarify all of this because we need more details on this, I think. And then we're going to put down 3 cards and see what other information that we have. Don't forget, there's the two-faced friend. The way you will identify this person is that they are somebody who is quite egoic and peacocking all the time. We do have family wishes come true. So there is something that, this could be the family wishes that are coming true, right? We have Scissors. It says disappointment in some affair. Feels like you're going to be disappointed in someone. We'll talk about this and see if we can find out who it is. If you're interested in the extended, please look at the top of the comment section. There's a pinned comment there that tells you how to buy this outright if you're interested in just watching this one extended, or how to get to the membership area if you're interested in 4 or more in a month. And I am doing private reads, which are open currently, and there are sales in the live readings. There are also, I'm also still doing pre-recorded readings just for booking ahead for the live readings. I'd love to speak with you on the phone or face-to-face in video. And let's find out what else is going on here. And then we will go into the extended. We've got the Four of Wands. We've got the Queen of Wands. And we've got Temperance. I think in order to create balance, you're going to have to make some sort of big, bold move. And it does feel like it will bring balance or healing into your life. I think that you will be happy once you deal with it. I think we're talking about this and this. So I feel like you will be happy once you deal with it. It does feel like it's a family thing. It feels like there is something that you have to deal with and you've been putting it off. It might be because it requires a lot of emotion and you don't really at this time have the emotion to spend or give because you are trying to build some sort of empire, business, reputation. You're trying to build your confidence, whatever it is, in this successful thing that you're doing. So I think that you do finally take a look at this thing, and it does feel like it has to do with home, family, children. It does feel like you have to make some sort of a big, bold move in order to heal something, and it might be financially. We're going to go into the extended and talk more about that. It feels like you're getting some sort of an epiphany or an aha moment, a realization that you've got to fix it. So we're going to go talk about that. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I do appreciate you. I'm going to go. If this is where we part, that's okay. I'll be back. Aquarius, you know I will be. Love you guys. Bye-bye.